Hi everyone, my name is Junon. I have a health science background and I'm the author of the book Truth and Empathy, How to Find Your Soulmate. And I'll put a link to the book below. This video is the MBTI personality type assessment of Queen Elizabeth II of England. What people again need to remember when it comes to the 16 MBTI personality types is that they can be grouped into four main ones. The first one are sensor judgers, the second sensor perceivers, the third intuitive thinkers, and the last one intuitive feelers. To me, Queen Elizabeth II is a sensor judger, and I will explain why. And again, I put some notes here so I don't miss anything. So, Elizabeth Alexandra Mary Windsor was born on April 21st, 1926, in Mayfair, London. She was the first child of the Duke and Duchess of York, and in 1947, she married Philip, who was the Duke of Edinburgh, and they had four children together: Charles, Anne, Andrew, and Edward. She was crowned queen in 1953 at the age of 27. She's the queen of the United Kingdom and 15 other Commonwealth realms. She's the longest living reigning monarch in the world, having reigned for 68 years, and she's presently 95 years old. So the first thing that we notice with Queen Elizabeth is that she's very much about duty and tradition. She wants to hold together the royal family, but also she wants to ensure that the monarchy survives. And I mean, she's been queen for like 60 ages, so she's been through many ups and downs, and she's in a sense the figure that people rally around. So she is well perceived by the public, especially in Britain, because she's the sort of like the type of person we can count on, someone who's stable. She doesn't get ruffled easily. And what you can tell is that family and tradition is really part of who she is. So she's the type of person who will readjust to the current times, but always making sure that the traditions of the past will sort of survive for the future. So what we see, let's say if we compare Queen Elizabeth to her husband, which was Prince Philip, she comes across as more of a feminine energy. So she looks more approachable. She looks sort of like softer, although you can tell that she's pretty solid. So I would say that Queen Elizabeth is probably a feminine sensor judger compared to Prince Philip. And also, when you hear about, let's say, the other members of the royal family talk about her, there's a sense of affection, and she's willing to sort of bend the rules here and there to make sure that the family stays together. So that type of like more sort of willing to compromise and trying to find a middle ground, but although she will not cross certain lines because she has a duty to the country and also like her role as the queen, but she's more sort of willing to meet someone halfway. So that type of behavior you can see more with a person who is a feminine energy. So that's one thing. The other aspect when it comes to Queen Elizabeth is that whether she is an extrovert or an introvert. And you rarely see the Queen Elizabeth doing something that is very outlandish. So she's someone who seems quite happy on property, away from prying eyes. She's someone who seems to be comfortable on her own, although obviously she was married, she had four children, but she's not the type to want the limelight, although she is obviously the queen. But I don't see that she's someone who needs to be looked at and have all the attention. It's more just that she happened to be the queen, and obviously she has some duties to carry on, and she has to represent the England. In many situations, but it's not something that seems to be like that she craves to be the center of people's concerns or attention. So if we look at the different function, the MBTI ones, is that if her first function is an introverted one, then I would say that Queen Elizabeth is probably an ISFJ. Uh, Based on all these points, I would say that ISFJ is probably Queen Elizabeth's personality type. So you can always comment below and let me know if you agree or disagree with this analysis. And again, you can click on the like button below if you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel, and we will talk soon.